Good evening, my dear friends. It's been a while and I welcome you to another painting tutorial. Today we will continue the second part of Arcadia Quest. At this point I need to apologize for taking me so much time to upload the video. The good news for me are I got a new job. Bad news are that I have less time to record my videos. That doesn't mean that I give up YouTube. It's just I won't be able to make my videos as often as I used to. My videos will be recorded after I got off of work and before I take Malerei for a walk. Let's go to our figure. I used sick green as a base coat. Then I highlighted some parts with scorpion green. Finally, with desert yellow, I did the intense highlights. I painted the hair and the beard with leather brown. After that, I paint the horns with bone white. Using desert yellow, I highlighted the nose until the shade changed. For the teeth and the eyes, I used dead white. The shield is painted black. On the other hand, his apron will be painted with mahogany. His helmet and the brassards are painted with chainmail silver. With sharp brown, I painted the hooves. Now, with polished gold, we will decorate the helmet and brassards. Using bloody red, we will highlight the apron, especially around the edges, and with bone white we will highlight the hooves. With amber shade we will create a soft wash mainly to stress the lines. We will use moon yellow to paint over the white. For the pupils, we will make black dots. Whatever was wiped out by the wash, we will highlight them with silver. With some desert yellow and dry brush, we can easily highlight the hair. We will apply some hard varnish because it's a figure for board game. And this is the result. We move on to the red troll. I used scarlet red as a base coat. Sadly, at this stage you cannot see much details because my camera cannot capture all these shades of red that well. Nevertheless, I use gory red to create the shadows and mahogany for even darker shadows. Finally, the highlights were created with multiple layers of orange fire. The apron and the club are painted with burnt umber. This color is pretty thin, so we will use multiple layers of this one too. The leather strip that holds the haversack is painted with leather brown. The haversack itself is painted with khaki. For the tongue I used squid pink, and for the teeth as well as the eyes I used ivory. For the mohawk I used black. The bones and the skull in the sack are painted with bone white. Of course, with the same color we will paint the nails of the club. For the bandages on his hand I used sun yellow. And now with Beast Brown and a dry brush I will highlight everything that is painted brown. Finally, with khaki we will do a fantasy highlight. On the internet I saw that some people have painted this to look like foot bones or something like that. Well, it looked like a carrot to me, and because this troll is also a cook, I paint this with orange fire so it looked like a carrot. We used dots to create the pupils on the figure as well. And now it's time for the washing. We will apply flesh wash on the teeth, amber shade on anything that is fabric, sepia wash for the bones, and amber shade on all the wooden parts. Now, with a bit thick ivory and the tip of the brush, we will highlight the tip of the teeth and the nails. After that, with bone white and a dry brush, we will highlight all the bone parts. And here is our troll, ladies and gentlemen. So that is all for today. Thank you for watching and stay tuned until the end of this tutorial. I will also want to thank you for staying tuned even after a long time without a video. So thanks again, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye!